I couldn't read at a certain age. I was told by my headmaster I will not become anything. I was in a school, but the school was not working. I knew that I would become somebody, but I couldn't find it on the board in the school. But I had a board in my heart. Nobody could see that board, so they called me lazy. They called me I cannot become anything. Several occasions, my headmaster looked at me and said, Kofi, Danso, you will not go far. And I knew that they were saying what they could see, but they couldn't see what God was showing me. Remember Lot and Abraham. When God tells you to lift your eyes, it's different than when men tell you to lift your eyes. When Lot lifted his eyes, he only saw the plain, a beautiful place that he didn't know that later on it was going to be destroyed in Genesis chapter 13. After Lot has gone, the Lord now told Abraham, lift up your eyes, look east, north, south, and west. You realize that where you are watching, you can only look at me, but you can't know who is sitting beside or behind you, unless you turn to them. Let the vision God has given to you be so brightened than the voices you are hearing around you. I kept on hearing I can't become anything. I'm the last one of the last one. My mother is the last one. And I'm coming from the last place in our family. If you ever see a brand new car in front of my mother's house, it means that somebody have lost and is looking for a direction. It's not coming to us. There will not be any new car in our house. At a place where we are, I don't even think that my mother and my father would ever think of me becoming anything, because they knew that additionally meaning connection. I have gone through embassies, over 14 to 15 embassies. At a time, I was a doctor. No, at the time, I was a mechanic. I sell jewelry. At a point, I went in as, the last blow was I went in as my normal calling as a prophet. They refused me, you American ambassador. When they refused me, I just took my credit card and put it in my pocket, came out laughing, but I had pain in my heart. One day, the vision that I had in me, the Lord spoke to me. Write yourself an invitation to Germany. So I took a pen and a paper and I started pouring the vision on my heart. Dear Kofi Danso, I invite you to Germany. I will take care of your expenses. I will pay off your ticket. And the Lord told me, said, in those days, around the 2000 there, if you know that they refuse you based on fake invitation, it's because they know that in those days the printers were not that easy to print from your own printing machine. You have to get a proper one, a proper factory will do a printing letterhead for you. So when they pour water on it, it will not fade. So the Lord gave me a quick vision that that's how they identify a fake invitation. So I went to a printing shop and I printed a whole letterhead just to pass the system. I wrote it and I went to the embassy. When I went to the embassy, at that time, I was paying $3,000 the early days when I started coming on TV3. My senior brother looked at me and said, Kofi, you are wasting money. It was the thing I was doing in the vision I saw. As the white man looked at the embassy, like the invitation, he said, you look familiar. There was a black person that went back. He came this, Sofo. So the white man asked, you know him? So he's always on TV. No question. Come for your visa 2 o'clock. Listen, I'm now in Europe. And before I went to Europe, I have gotten a visa. I don't have money, but I had vision. If your pocket is empty, don't let your head be empty. Don't forget this. Psalm 23 says, He anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. You can't have oil and your cup is empty. It is against scripture. So somebody graciously gave me about $1,500. And this is one of the parts I want you to adapt. I went to Impact. I believe it was Impact 2001. So Papa called all the pastors to leave. And I was among the few that went with Pastor Mensa Utalo. And then our father, Apostle General. We were all upstairs. When Papa have sacked everybody. So the Lord told me that, sow a seed. The money was in my pocket. So I counted $500 out of the $1,500 I have. So I said, Papa, I just want to plant a seed. When I put the money, not knowing that the rubber band is holding all the money, and I pull it. How do you tell the old man, I'm sorry? So I gave the money with headache. Came back home, my ticket is gone. Now they gave me only 7 days. 3 days is gone. How do you travel with just a few days? Visa. I was there, somebody called me and said, Prophet, the Lord told me to give you something. I said, please don't delay, come and give me. That is how I took it. Bought the ticket, went to Amsterdam. The visa I invited myself. Came in there, started my first service. Under 1.5 years, I bought a building of 1.5 billion euros. The